Hello, hello. This is Connor on Connor's Retribution Analysis, and I've got double Trident Vyros 2, some more experimentation. Going up against Vlad 1 with double Colossals. I think one's a Victor and one's a Conquest, and double Warrior Chariots. It's in the Winterguard command list, so that he can bring the War Chariots, which is the point, 4 huge bases, kind of cool. Skipping into this, I've already moved forward a little bit and I didn't take pictures the way I'm supposed to. Slapping myself on the wrist. Can't see it, but it's happening. There was a mortar crew that was right here that the Trident shot. So that happened. I went first, got up the board. This was my second turn. And if I remember right, yeah, the turn before that he had damaged this Trident, and what I was thinking about doing this game was basically using Griffins to jam out his Colossals and just make it so they can't really go anywhere because of this objective in the middle and this wall. It makes it hard. It kind of divides the field, and it makes it so that it's hard for his Colossals to go help out the other and potentially, kill 2 Griffins and free up 1 Colossal. If I can keep him in the backfield, I should win on scenario. So that's what I'm setting up for. His turn. He, with that thing and some shots from the, not sure which one that is, I apologize. He's going to kill this Trident right here, and that moves it up to right about here. Yep. And I think that was my feet turn. Yeah, this was my feet turn. So as soon as this Trident dies, Imperitus moves up to right here because it was the activation of the Colossal. So he's now in this awkward place where this Colossal, because of the objective and the Trident and the Griffin, can't get to this pile that's right here, and Imperitus is headed towards where Vlad is. Because Vlad moved over here to put up signs of importance. So he ends up taking this Griffin and throwing it into that other Griffin, and POW 19 throws hurt. My goodness. It about half healths this Griffin, and does like 8 boxes or something to this Griffin. And so that happens. However, it doesn't change his current situation. He also sends us in on the Trident. Doesn't change his current situation where Imperitus is still where Vlad is. And Vlad's on like a 2 or 3 camp. But yeah. So turns pretty simple. Griffins walk over and start building up synergy. Well, they don't walk that far. Walk over here and build up some synergy, hit some stuff. This Griffin has to very importantly stay right there in case this fails. I don't want this slamming down Vyros 2 and then him getting shot to death by 2 Colossals. Manticore goes over here Vyros 2 walks behind this house and has to be in range for Imperitus to build synergy. I think that's the safest spot. Manticore, Vyros 2 does Easy Rider so that Manticore can get on this War Chariot. I roll a little bit below average, but I don't have full synergy and I don't have concentrated power since one Arcanist died to a incendiary drift earlier, and concentrated power is definitely going to go on Imperitus. Even if I had concentrated power, I think I'm still a little bit short, and maybe this Griffin could have done it, but it doesn't work out. War Chariot doesn't die. Synergy is all the way up to 3. Imperitus goes screaming across the map and puts Vlad in the dirt. So that happened, and this was a pretty short game, but worth talking about a little bit. The main fault of double Colossal and huge baits lists is how effective things that are fast medium bases, which the meta is, loaded with them all over the place, and Tharn, Chosen, they're large bases, but things you can't trample over, because if you jam a Colossal with small bases, unless you block all its landing spots and they can't spot clear, they're going to be able to trample out of their predicament, get into the zones that they need to. If you stick a medium base or larger into their face, which honestly Tridents would have also been great for this, since Tridents take up a huge area, and Tridents just aren't helping me in this matchup unless they shoot Vlad to death. But they're also easier for their Colossals to get to. Anyhow, it's kind of the same with Turtles and those expensive, super awesome battle engines. Getting something that is medium base or bigger into their face can really lock them out of the game and make it so that they're not having the meaningful impact they need to have. And that's kind of just what it boils down to. You've seen on this channel a lot of Colossal wrestling, and that's kind of been the conclusion from all the games. I'm not sure how the Colossal player plays around it, but this is relevant because I expect people to start doing Bart and Mercenaries with Blockader and Galleon combos. I expect that to be a thing because of how much Bart does for them. However, it can be the same issue. Even a knocked down, say, Griffon that's in the way is still a knockdown Griffon that's in the way. It doesn't need to be standing up if it comes into Bart's feet range, gets knocked down when it ends its movement. Unless I'm understanding that feat wrong. But that's just part of what's going on with this list. And, you have to get in the way of the Galleon specifically because otherwise the Galleon will just pull you into it. And now, hey, free Colossal. Freed up Colossal. But I expect to see that. And there's also, there's freaking Judicators running around in pretty much every Menoth list because that's what Menoth lists typically should be running and do run. I'm not an expert. They like to run them because they're so stinking good. But Colossals and battle engines are around, so this is a strategy that can be employed in the low model count, huge base lists. And yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you agree, disagree, or just want to talk and stuff. Thank you.